In this video, we will review the client dashboard. Once the client record has been created along with an enrollment, you will want to perform any further actions from the client dashboard related to that client. As a reminder, you will want to be on the client workspace. To ensure you are in your client workspace, please click on the Client Home button. This is where you will find your carousel. To see clients information, you will not want to be in the home workspace. Instead, you will want to ensure you are in the client workspace. Here I have a test client for which I've enrolled in a permanent supportive housing program. Let's review this client's dashboard. Starting from the top, here is where you will find the client ID or HMIS number. This is assigned to the client at the time the record is created. Right next to the client ID is a bell where you may find notifications related to the client. To the left of client ID, you'll see the client's name right underneath the date of birth and the client's gender. To the left of your client's name, there is an image of two people. If you hover over the two people, there's a message that will inform you of how many individuals are in the family. For this example, I have a head of household with one person in the family. If I click on the two people, I will be able to see each person in the family. This is nice because this will allow me to toggle between two family members. Right now, I'm on my head of household's record, March test. And I know that this is the head of household because the relationship to head of household says self. If I wanted to navigate to the family members dashboard, all I have to do is click on my family member's name, and now I'm on my family members dashboard. This keeps me from having to go to the Find Client button, search for the client using the first three letters of their first name and last name, and then clicking on the record. I'm going to click on my two people, and now I want to navigate back over to my head of household, which is March test. By clicking on the two people, I am also, if I hover over each person, there is what we call a flyout. This flyout will allow me to go to the case notes screen for that particular client and record case notes. We will review that at a later time. Notice I am not reviewing family information, so please do not click there. Let's scroll down, and I have some basic information related to my client, such as their name, gender, ethnicity, and date of birth. If we scroll down a little further, I'm also able to see all of the enrollments that are in HMIS for my client. This particular client only has one open enrollment. And the client dashboard actually gives you quite a bit of information as it relates to this enrollment. The name of the program the client is enrolled in, how many people are in the household, what is the household type, the project start date and exit date if the program had been exited, the number of days the client was enrolled in the program, as well as the exit destination. And bring your attention to the column for last assessed. This is the last assessment date. Because this client was enrolled in the program on March the 30th, that's the last day that this client was assessed. If there were any assessments performed after the project start date, the latest date would be here. What's also nice about HMIS is that if you find a client that has multiple HMIS records or more than one, you will notice that active or open enrollments will be grouped together and exited enrollments will follow those active enrollments. Let's bring your attention over to the right side, and you'll see services for your client. Notice that there have not been any services recorded for this particular client. We will cover at a later time how to record a service for a client, as well as how to perform update assessments, exiting the enrollment, and updating the client's record. Please notice that my favorites menu is collapsed because I do not need any options that are over here in the favorites menu. All further assessments, such as update assessments, annual assessments, and exit assessments, will be performed from this client dashboard. Also, services and case notes will also be performed from this client dashboard. This will conclude this video.